Welcome to Maths TV. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Math 09809102 SP 2020. Let us go through the question paper, Cambridge IGCSE 9100980 paper 2. This is specimen paper 2 extended. Question number 1. A train leaves Zurich at 22:40 and arrives in Vienna at 7:32 next day. Work out the time the train takes. So from 22:40 till 24. So we can subtract 24 minus this will be the number of hours up to the midnight, and this one we can calculate how many hours it will be. 24 hours minus 22 hours and 40 minutes, so this will be equal to 1 hour and 20 minutes, plus we have to add this time which is up to the morning, 7:32, so we can add plus 7 hours and 32 minutes, so this will be 8 hours and 52 minutes. So answer will be 8 hours and 52 minutes. Question number 2. In a box of 80 glasses, 3 are broken. Work out the percentage of broken glasses in the box. So out of 80, 3 are broken. So 3 out of 80 into 100 for percentage calculation. So if we calculate, it will be 3 divided by 80 into hundreds. This will be equal to 3.75. Question number 3. Here is a list of numbers. Put a ring around the number with the largest values. These values are already in decimal form, and the rest of the 3 values also will convert in decimal form. So 1 divided by 3 will be equal to 0.3 recurring, and this will be 3 divided by 10. So 3 divided by 10 will be equal to 0.3. This is 0.3, and then comes 33%. 33 divided by 100 will be 33%. So this will be 0.33. So now we have converted everything into decimal. Now we can compare these decimal values, and if we see this one is the biggest value, so we can circle 1/3. This will be our answer, and the rest of the values we can even erase. If you don't want to show your rest of the values in exam, you can even erase these values, or even you can keep those values as well. But this is the answer, 1/3, which we have shown. Now question number 4. Chai says that 8 centimeter square is the same as 80 millimeter square. Explain why Chai is wrong. Basically, Chai is wrong because conversion is what? Conversion is 100 millimeter squared will be equal to 1 centimeter squared. So this is basically the conversion, so this will not be the exact value. So we will say that according to conversion, 100 centimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. 100 millimeter will be equal to 1 centimeter. According to conversion, 100 millimeter square is equal to 1 centimeter square. Hence, chi is wrong. Question number 5. Y is equal to mx plus c. Find the values of value of y when m is equal to this one, x is equal to this, and c is equal to. We will replace these values in this given equation. Y is equal to m, which is minus 2, x, which is minus 7, plus c, which is minus 3. So we can calculate these values. Minus 2 into minus 7, this will be equal to 14. 14 minus 3 will be equal to 11. So answer will be y is equal to 11. Question number 6. The number of cars parked in a car park at 9 a.m. is recorded for 10 days. So we'll have to show in stem and leaf diagram this data we need to represent. 10107, this number we can write 7 over here. There's no other number which is starting with 10, so we can check 11, which is this one, 116, even 114 also, and 118 also. So 4, 6 and 8, three values will be starting with 11, and 12 will be 12 and 0. Then next value will be 12 and 4. Next value will be 12 and 7, 127. And then next value will be 129, so 9 here. For 13 it will be 0, so 0 here. Then the last value is 132, 2 will be here. Question number 7. Using a ruler and the pair of compasses, only construct a triangle with sides 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 10 centimeters. So we'll draw 10 centimeter line as a baseline, starting line. So 10 centimeter we can take over here. From this point to this point will be 10 centimeter. We can write here 10 centimeters. So this will be 10 centimeters. Now we have to draw 5 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Two lines we have to draw. For that one we will be using the compass, and this compass we can adjust accordingly, and after adjustment we'll have to open the compass for like first 8 centimeter. 8 centimeter will be opening exactly 8 centimeter. So this is exact 8 centimeter. We'll place over here on this point and make an arc like this, and then the other side is 5 centimeter. So we'll be again adjusting for 5 centimeter. This will be exactly 8 centimeter. After that we'll be making arc from this point 5 centimeter. So 8 centimeter and 5 centimeter. We got this point, and we can join this point with this first. We'll be keeping these arcs so that this will be showing our working. So no need to erase these arcs which we have done. So we can label it like A, B and C points. So this is done. Question number 8. Diagram is given which is not to scale. Triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. AC is parallel to BD. AC is parallel to BD. Find the value of A and B. A and B values we require. because these two are parallel to each other. So this angle will be equal to this B. This is 40. This will also be 40 degrees. So B will be 40 degree. Similarly, if we check, this is a triangle having this angle as 40. This side is equal to this side. It means this angle will be equal to this angle. See, these two angles will be equal to each other. So this is 40. Remaining angle will be 180 minus 40 will be 140. 140 divided by 2 will be 70. So this angle is 70. This is also 70. So A is equal to 70 degrees. Question number 9. Rearrange the formula. 5w is minus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0 to make w as subject. So 5w we will keep on this side and the rest of the values we will send to the side. So this will be 3y minus 7. Now we can divide by 5. This will be equal to 3y minus 7 over 5. This will be our answer, 3y minus 7 over 5. Explain why under root 3 is irrational. Under root 3 cannot be written in P over Q format. So we can write that under root 3 is irrational because it cannot be written in P over Q format. Under root 3 cannot be written in P over Q format. Question number 11. The mass m kilograms of a horse is 429 kilogram. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Complete this statement about the value of mass. So 429 kg will be having lower bound and upper bound. Upper bound of this one will be nearest kilogram. So half kilogram we will add and subtract 429.5 and lower bound will be 428.5. So 428.5 and this side will be 429.5. Question number 12. The triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. These two are similar triangles. Find PQ. We have to find PQ. Basically, this side is required. So we can check the conversion of these two. We can check conversion of these two, which will be K value. So 21.7 over 12.4. We can check with the calculator. So 21.7 divided by 12.4 will be equal to 1.75. So 1.75. This conversion factor we will multiply with this. 1.75 into 5.2 will be equal to 1.75. 1.75 multiplied by 5.2 will be equal to 9.1. So this side will be 9.1. Our answer will be 9.1 centimeters. Solve the inequality. They have given inequality. We have to simplify. So this one 5n, we will convert everything to other side. 5n minus n, 7 will remain on this side and 8 also will shift to this side. So this will be 8 plus 8 plus 7. This will be 4n is greater than 15 divided by 4 divided by 4. This will be cancelled. So n is greater than 15 over 4. 15 over 4 we can simplify. 15 divided by 4 will be equal to 3.75, or even we can take mixed fraction, which is 3 whole 3 by 5. So we can write n is greater than 3 whole 3 by 4, basically 3 whole 3 by 4. 15 divided by 4 will be resulting to 3 whole 3 by 4, which is our answer. Question number 14. Without using your calculator, work out these two, one mixed fraction and one other fraction is given. So we have to simplify without calculator. 1 whole 7 by 12 we can convert. 12 ones are 12 plus 7 will be 19 over 12 plus 13 by 20. So we can take LCM as 60. So 60 is divisible by 12 also and 20 also. That's why we have taken 60. So we will divide 60 divided by 12 will be 5. So 19 into 5 plus 60 divided by 20 will be 3. 13 multiply by 3. This one. Now we can multiply this. 19 into 5. 19 multiplied by 5 will be 95. 95 plus 13 into 3 will be 39 divided by 60. 95 plus 39 will be equal to 134 over 60. We can cancel with 2. Divided by 2 will be 67. 67 over 30, which is equal to 67 over 30, and we can change into mixed fraction. That will be 2 whole 7 by 30. You can use calculator to change, like 67 by 30 will be equal to this one, and mixed fraction will be 2 whole 7 by 30. Question number 15. Here is a sequence of numbers 7, 5, 3, 1, minus 1. We can check, subtract this one. This will be like difference of second term minus first term will be minus 2. Similarly, third term minus second term will be minus 2. Each term is having a difference of minus 2. So there will be minus 2 further for the next term. So minus 1 minus 2 will be minus 3. So answer, find the next term in this sequence, which is minus 3. We will write over here. Find an expression for the nth term of the sequence. So nth term difference is minus 2. So difference multiply by n. If we replace n is equal to 1, we will get minus 2, but we need 7. So plus 9 will be resulting to 7. If we replace, we need to check this nth term. For 1, 2, 3, 4 we can check. We replace n is equal to 4, we will get minus 8 plus 9, which is equal to 1, which is matching. It's already checked, so we can write to n plus 9. Question number 16. A hexagon has 5 angles that each measure 115. Hexagon shape, is like this one. So this is having 6 angles. So calculate the size of the 6th angle. 5 angles are each is measuring 115. First of all, we can check the sides. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So n minus, we have formula n minus 2 into 180. This will be giving us the sum of angles. N is equal to 6. So 6 minus 2 into 180 will be giving us 6 minus 2 will be 4. 4 into 180 will be equal to 720. 720. And 140, each angle is 115 minus 5 into 115. 5 multiplied by 115, this will be equal to 145. So minus 5 into 115 will be equal to 145. So the 6th angle will be 145 degrees. Question number 17. Calculate the area of this trapezium. Trapezium is given. We can see opposite sides are given 8 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Slanting height is given. Perpendicular height is not given, which we can calculate. And this perpendicular height, we can draw a line over here. This perpendicular height, this will be 4, because this is side is 12, this one is 8, up to this one will be 8, and this remaining side will be 4 centimeter. 8 centimeter, 4 centimeter, these two are given. We can calculate by Pythagoras theorem this side as well. So I'll apply Pythagoras theorem. We can say x square, say this side is x, so x square will be equal to 8 square, x square plus 4 square, this side 4 square will be equal to 8 square hypotenuse. Base square plus perpendicular square will be equal to hypotenuse square. So this is perpendicular square, x square, and base square, which is 4 square, and hypotenuse will be 8 square. We can calculate x square is equal to 8 square minus 4 square. X will be equal to under root of 8 square minus 4 square. You can use calculators. This will be 8 squared minus 4 squared, root will be equal to 4 under root 3. So 4 under root 3, this side will be 4 under root 3. Now we can apply trapezium formula. We have perpendicular height, which is 4 under root 3, this one also. So we know perpendicular area of trapezium is equal to half into a plus b into h, and half into a plus b will be parallel sides, 8 plus 12, and perpendicular height will be 4 under root 3. The rest of the calculations will be done by calculator. We'll be writing 1 over 2 into 8 plus 12 and 4 under root 3. This will be equal to, there's some syntax error, this bracket place is not proper. So now it will give us calculation 40 under root 3, and 40 under root 3, if we check the decimal value, this will be 69.28. This will be our answer. Question number 18. Shade the region in each of the Venn diagram below. Venn diagram is given. For A part, A complement will be this all outer region not A. Whatever not in A will be A complement. So not in A union B, not in A union B, this will be not in A, this will be not in A. This one is showing not in A, and union B, B is including this also, so we'll include this as well. This will be the shaded area. Only this portion will be unshaded and rest of everything will be shaded. Hope you will understand this. B part, again a Venn diagram is given. D intersection E complement. D intersection E is this area, and complement means this is not shaded, rest of outside is everything shaded. So we can say that this portion is not shaded, rest of everything is shaded. So I've shaded just to clarify. Now I will remove. So this will be, if we take intersection of this outer region with F, this will be including this portion and this portion as well as this portion. These things will be shaded, rest of everything will be unshaded. This will be our answer. Question number 19. Use a calculator to find the decimal value of, just you will have to feed this in calculator. It's so easy, just calculation 29. Basically they are checking your calculator usage, your skills for usage of calculator. Hope this is easier question, so it will not be requiring any calculations or explanations. Basically this is decimal value will be 1.37, so we can write here 1.37. For this type of questions, better to copy this whole like calculated digits and 5 4 2 and rounded one up to 3 significant figures you can show here. Then question number 20, write the recurring decimal 0.322. 2 is recurring as a fraction. You must show all your working. So x we can take is equal to 0.32 recurring portion. Basically these type of questions require explanation. I am planning to have a video separately for topics, like I will be explaining that, or instead of solving past papers I will be explaining those topics in incoming videos. For that one, better to keep subscribed and like the videos, you will be getting information. So 10x we can write here 3, will shift this 1 after one digit. This will be 3.2 to recurring we can write. Then 100x, if we shift one more digit, it will be 32.222 recurring. And again we can write this one over here, 10x is equal to 3.222 recurring. And now we can subtract these two equations, this equation and this equation we are subtracting. So after subtraction it will be 90x. 90x will be equal to, we can use calculator, or no need to use. Basically this portion will be cancelled and 32 minus 3 will be 29. Now we can divide both sides. We got 90x. 90x is equal to 29. Both divide both sides by 90. We will cancel this. X will be equal to 29 over 90. 29 over 90. For these type of questions, better to, after writing answer, double check with calculator, and you can check 29 over 90. This should give your question, which is 3.2 recurring. 3.2 recurring. So you, in examination hall you can confirm that your answer is correct. Question number 21, the diagram ABCDE, these are given, and a table of equations is also given. If I'll show you the table of equations, this is the table of equation, and we have to choose. These are the functions given, equations given. We have to choose. First equation is for E part, and E part is this one. So they have given us answer for first equation, second, third and fourth equation we have to identify. So if you check what are the hints, for example, in case of this one, this is like a x square value. X square value, you know, is a quadratic graph which is opening upward or downward. This is positive, so it will be opening upward. Any x square quadratic graph involving x square which is having coefficient positive value will always open upward, right? So if you check, we are having two graphs, this one B and C, they are opening upward. But if you replace x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 in this equation, you will get y also equal to 0. But in this graph, if x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, y is not 0, y is equal to minus 2. So this cannot be equation for this B. This equation is for C, where x is equal to 0 and y is also equal to 0, and it's opening upward positive value. So we'll write C for this one. And for this one, we can see y intercept is 1. This is a straight line equation. Having straight line equation means there are two straight line equations. One is this one and second is this one. Then we know that y intercept is 1. So by chance here, whatever the questions they have provided, this is also y intercept 1, and in this diagram also intercept is 1. So we'll have to go through the m value, which is the gradient also. In this case, gradient is negative, minus 1 by 3. But this line is having gradient positive because right side of the graph is up, left side is down. So this is positive gradient, and this line is having negative gradient. So A graph is for this one. We can write here A. Now the last equation is y is equal to minus 4 over x. Minus 4 over x. So this is basically 1 over x graph, which is this one and this one, these two, like D and F. Out of D and F, which one we need for, for x positive? If we are having x is equal to, say x is equal to 4, y value will be minus 1. So x is equal to 4, y value will be minus 1, this one. But in this case, in this graph, if we have x value 4, y value is also positive. So we will not be selecting this. This will not be for this. D option is for this equation. We will write here D. Question 22. A soccer team plays 2 matches. The tree diagram shows the probability of a team winning or losing the matches. First match, second match. So in first match, they have given this basically tree diagram. The question is find the probability that the soccer team wins at least one of the 2 matches. At least one of the 2 matches. So basically, this 2 losses are excluded. This loss and this loss. Lose this match, lose this match. So these 2 are excluded, rest of everything is included. So what we can do, the total probability we know is 1 minus this into this. We can take both loss matches, so 2 by 3 into 1 by 4. We can calculate, this will be 1 minus in brackets 2 over 3 multiply by again fraction 1 over 4 bracket close. This will be equal to 5 by 6, or answer basically in marking scheme is 10 by 12, which is also same. So you can write 10 by 12 or 5 by 6, both are correct answers. Question number 23. AB is an arc of the circle, center O, radius 9. Center O, radius 9. This is radius 9 and center at origin. The length of the arc AB is 6 pi. So this is 6 pi. The area of the sector OAB is k pi. This is k pi centimeter square. Find the value of k. We know length of arc is formula is L is equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and r we know, theta we don't know, length we know 6 pi, we will replace length, and theta basically we are using this formula to calculate the theta value. 360 into 2 pi and r is 9, so we'll use 9. Theta will be equal to, theta will keep here, rest of the values we can shift to other side. 6 pi into 360 over 2 pi into 9. Pi will be cancelled with pi, and rest of the things we can simplify. 6 into 360 divided by 2 multiplied by 9. This will be equal to 120. So angle, this angle we got is 120. Now we can apply area formula, and area, you know, area is equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared, and theta is 120 as we have calculated, over 360 into pi r square is 9 square. We can use calculator for the rest of the calculations. So 120 divided by 360 into pi, which is this, and into 9 squared. This will be equal to 27 pi. This is equal to 27 pi. They are saying k pi. So what's the value of k? If we compare this and this, k value is 27. Question number 24. These box and whisker plots shows the monthly electricity costs for 100 different households who use electro company as spark or a spark company. So these are given. If you check, this is the median, which is more in case of electro company, and range is this width, which is more in case of spark company. So median is more in case of electro company, range is more in case of spark company. These two differences we'll have to keep in mind. Rest of the starting and ending point is same, so we will be going to the rest of the question. Tom says that the monthly costs in electro company are lower and very less than with spark company. Is Tom correct? Justify your answer with reference to the box and whisker plot. So median, we will write median, which we have shown that electro company is having more median as compared to spark. So we'll write median is greater for electro company is greater in case of electro company. Tom is wrong. Tom is wrong because spark is cheaper. Cheaper. And interquartile range, which is lower quartile, upper quartile minus lower quartile. So interquartile range IQR is greater for spark company, for this one, for spark company. Hence Tom is right. Spark is more varied. Spark is more varied. Question 25. Find the turning points of this equation is given by completing square method. So we complete square, we can take this sides x square plus 2 whole square minus 4 minus 3. This is how we will complete, completing square method. So x square plus 2 square, if you open this one, you will get the same equation. This can be written as x plus 2 square minus 7. A value will be this one. A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 7. We will be changing sign, so this will be minus 2 and this will be minus 7. Minus B, minus A and minus B will be the values which we will be answering over here. Question number 26. The circle theorem question is given as 26. We will go through this. This is A, B, C, D are points on the circumference of the circle. So this is cyclic quadrilateral. A quadrilateral which is having all four vertices at the boundary, at the circumference of the circle, is known as cyclic quadrilateral. So this is a cyclic quadrilateral given, and the line xy is tangent to the circle. So this is xy tangent to the circle. This angle is 55. Find the angle of x, giving reason for your answer. X will be, this one will be 55. Why? Because this will be alternating segment. This one we will write alternate segment. Alternate segment. And for this one, find the value of y. For this y, this is 55 and this value is required. This will be 180 minus 65 because opposite angles are adding up to 180 degree. In case of cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles are adding up to 180. So this will be 180 minus 65, which is equal to 115 degrees. This one is 115 degrees. Why? 115 degrees. We will write cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles add up to 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Question 27, simplify. This question is given, we have to simplify. We can take separate power for everything. 27 raised by 1 by 3 and x raised by 6 whole raised by 1 by 3. We can write, this is 27. So we can write as 3 cube whole raised by 1 by 3 and x raised by 6 into 1 by 3. This will be cancelled with this and this will be cancelled with this. So answer will be 3x raised to the power 2, 3x square. We can write here 3x square. B part, find the value of 64x raised to power 4. We can write 64 separate power for this one, 1 by 2, 0.5 mean 1 by 2, x raised by 4 whole raised by 1 by 2 into 4 over x squared. Minus power we have shifted down as denominator. This will be 8 squared into 1 by 2 and x raised by 4 into 1 by 2 into 4 over x squared. This will be cancelled and this will be cancelled. So net answer will be 8 x squared into 4 over x squared. X squared will be cancelled with 8 x squared and answer will be 32. We will write here 32. Then simultaneous equation, we have to solve this given simultaneous equation, and in this simultaneous, basically we can equate them. Y, both sides is y, so we can write 5x squared plus 4x minus 19 is equal to 4x plus 1. We can shift everything to this side. 5x squared plus 4x, this will be minus 4x, minus 19 minus 1 is equal to 0. We have shifted both to the other side, so these two will be cancelled. 5x squared minus 20 is equal to 0. We can take 5 common. X squared minus 4 is equal to 0. We know 5 cannot be equal to 0. This implies x squared minus 4 is equal to 0. X squared is equal to 4. X is equal to plus minus 2. So x value will be plus 2 and minus 2. We will replace these values plus 2 in this equation, like y is equal to 4x plus 1. We will replace plus 2, so 4 into 2 plus 1, which is 8 plus 1, 9. So this will be 9. And for the second one, 4 into minus 2 plus 1, this will be minus 8 plus 1, which is equal to minus 7. This will be minus 7. Hope you understood everything, and if you like this explanation, just go and subscribe the video. Also press bell icon so that you can get the intimation for the next videos. Thank you.